Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Bald Metal Nerd coming at you with another wonderful vid. In this one, I thought I would do kind of the opposite conversation of what I had yesterday. Yesterday, I talked about the most extreme metal that exists. In this one, I thought, hey, let's go the other direction. Let's talk about, quote, the least extreme metal that exists. As in you know, how non-extreme can music be and still be considered metal, right? So I looked through my collection, and even my least extreme metal is still what I would call relatively heavy, and it's old. You know, we got Dio here, Holy Diver, and Twisted Sister, Stay Hungry. I thought these would be two good examples of some of the least extreme music in my collection that's still solidly metal, right? But I was listening to these. I listened to like a couple songs off each of these before I made this video, and they're still pretty heavy, right? Both of these albums are still very much metal, still pretty heavy, much more quote unquote extreme than a lot of other music you'll hear, even though on the metal scale they're definitely on the lower end. So I was like, well, what's even less extreme than that type of music? And I really thought about it. It's still considered metal, and basically the best that I could come up with. And I don't have any CDs to show you this, unfortunately. Is basically like kind of ambient progressive type of metal, right? That's what it reminds me of. I am gonna link a page in the description if you want to check some of this stuff out, because I did, and it's pretty, quote, light, right? There's a band called Unicorn. um, there was another one that really, Skylark was one. Vanden Plas is another one. Um, you know, yeah. So that kind of stuff is what I consider the least extreme music that can still be considered metal. So it's interesting that in the same genre of music, well, at least sort of the same genre, right? You have stuff that is just almost easy listening, but it still kind of has a metal structure around it to a degree, and still qualifies as, quote, metal. And then you go all the other way the other direction, where you basically just have, for lack of a better term, sinister sounding abrasive noise. So it just kind of shows the versatility of metal. Personally, I don't particularly like either extreme side of the coin. The extremely light stuff, I can definitely take it or leave it. Um, it's definitely not my favorite style. It's, one of my least favorite style when it gets light enough, because then it's not metal any really very much. And then of course you take it too far in the other direction and it's just not pleasurable to listen to at all. So of course this is going to be the same thing. Let me know in the comments below, what's the quote unquote least heavy metal that you like. If you like some of that less extreme stuff at all. So that's it. As always, thanks so much for watching. Of course, live long and prosper. Keep on rocking.